Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Going Medieval, where we continue with our kingdom here. So in the last episode, if you didn't check it out, I would recommend doing that. We built a cellar, right? We built a cellar, and we were in the middle of building a couple of shrines here. Now, for the shrines, however, they need to be the resource? No, not the resource. It's the overlay zone. So right? No, what is it? No. There we go. It's a showroom legend. All right, so for the shrine rooms, right now the shrine rooms are not a shrine room, right? Right now they're just a spare room. To get them to a shrine room, for the Oak Brethren, we're going to need to have a Brethren shrine. We're going to need to have wall decoration as well. So we do need to do a few things for these two rooms before we can before they are officially shrines. So there's still a lot to do here. As you can see, we ran out of limestone, so we are going to be focusing on bringing in some limestone today. Now, I think I'm going to be doing this over here. I've scouted out the area because I believe this is limestone, right? Yeah, this is all limestone. I scouted out the area to try to find, like, maybe to set up a little quarry action going on. And you know, honestly, I was thinking this, right? I was thinking this seems like a pretty big open area to do a quarry. However, there is no limestone at a first glance. There is here off to the side, but this is kind of like I don't want to say this is the main entrance, because it's not. We don't even have an established main entrance, which is something we also need to do today. We need to figure out where we're going to be facing as a main entrance. Where are we going to want, when enemies do attack, or bandits do attack, where do we want them to funnel to, right? There's going to be a main gate section that we're going to need to figure out. For sure. Like this right here, this whole mountain area, eventually probably be something to get rid of. But right now we're just focusing on getting some limestone. So as I want to say villagers, this might not be like the right thing. I mean, as our settlers, right, we are doing okay. We're doing fine. Now, one thing is certain is that let me go ahead and scroll down. Yeah, so our stockpile, I guess our cellar, right? It's doing what it's meant to do. It's 50 degrees inside, which honestly is not good. It's actually pretty warm. As you can see right here, the piles, 5 days, right? It rots in 5 days because of the temperature. So there is a little bit of temperature problem going on here, but you got to realize that this is it's summer now. Is there an issue going on with the flooring in itself? There definitely could be. So what I'm actually going to try to do is deconstruct a little bit of flooring to see if that flooring is giving off any heat by any chance that I'm just not recognizing. So there is a possibility of that as well. Let's go up to the top here and kind of like, I did have this on forever. Maybe I shouldn't, right? Maybe I shouldn't right now. Until you know what, let's just do an order for, like, I don't know, maybe like 15 for right now. I don't want them to constantly be doing food right now, because we are at like 110 meals. We do not want to waste any resources, especially if we're in like the realm of possible ruining of our food because of, you know, like I said, the temperature it might be just because it's hot. I don't know. But as I've taken it down, now there is fog, it seems like, but as I've taken this flooring off, it seems like the temperature inside is cooling down a bit. So let's go ahead and try doing that again. Let's do another piece and see what happens when we deconstruct it. Because it is very important for us to have food, right? It's obvious, right? We need to have food, especially once, you know, the winter does come. We're going to need to have some kind of food. There is hunting. Yeah, there is hunting, which we haven't done in a long time, actually. So that's something to have. Fall is going to be a little bit of a buffer for us, because the fall is going to give us time. Fall is going to act relatively just as like spring. So we are going to be able to do a lot. More than you think in the fall before winter comes, at least. So I'm going to sit here and try to wait on to see if they do decide to jump this in. Let's actually get this time going up faster. We do need to get the deconstruction going on here. It looks like it's going to be dark time, so, you know, hopefully she can come in real quick. Maybe I can prioritize this. I feel like, okay, maybe Tidgar can prioritize this. Let's do that. Prioritize that to a degree. I know it's going to make you a little upset, but I am curious to see if this is going to adjust temperature on the inside here of the cellar. Now, one thing to make clear here, it is cooler outside, so it's going to be cooler in here now. So 41 degrees. It's an adjustment. It's something for now, but you know, we'll figure it out for sure. So we have a little bit of an issue here when it comes to not enough resources. That's fine. You know what? Let's just cancel that, and that will be fine for now. These crops, however, are, you know, they are doing something for now. It takes a while for some of these to kind of get going up, and we do need to have them going up, because I think right now we need to have some. Oh no, we actually do have some rough wine fermenting. Okay, so great, we do have that. And did any of our people do the? Where is it over here? They did do a little bit of mining, so that's pretty good. As long as I get like a little bit of mining, I'm okay with that. How's our stockpile doing? You know what? We have just too many. We have way too many sticks. So we do need to improve on our stick game here. So now that, or not improve, but like use them more often. So now that our deconstruction is done from the bottom here, as you can see a little bit better. There you go. How are we doing? We're doing about 44 degrees in the inside. And I'm kind of just tempted to just yeet all of it. Just why not, right? Let's just get all of it out of here. There we go. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that, and you know, we'll let that be, and we'll see how that goes. So we can kind of finally step away from that, and get some ideas going on, because you know, we do need limestone put up into these shrines. And then, you know, again, what are we going to do about this little courtyard here? There's a few things that we can do, of course. Not entirely sure quite yet, but there is a few things. Now I do want to place a new what is it? How is our, you know what, how is our research station coming along? So there is research being done. That's good to know. We do have a specific amount being placed in. And I want to do, you know, I did say doing preserving food, it was probably one thing that would be smart to do. You know, I'm going to actually stand behind that for right now. Now, do we have our beds upgraded? We do not have our beds upgraded. So that's one thing we're also going to do today. So we're going to deconstruct. We're going to deconstruct, deconstruct, and deconstruct, and then deconstruct. And therefore, now we can finally get our, you know, our actual real beds going on, which is going to be lovely. Now, what is the, you know, 68 degrees is not too bad. I could probably shut the windows, but it is summertime. It doesn't seem like anybody's kind of upset with that, so, you know, we'll leave it as it is. Anything else? So, pyres, anytime we are going to have, you know, baddies come after us, there will be a situation where I will set up a pyres zone for us, where we take the, you know, obviously take the bad guys and burn them, not have them sitting around in a ridiculous fashion, right? And just rotting away. I don't want to do that, and we're not going to do that. So let's see here. Let's actually you know, we could put, I think I talked about putting a little bit of a table here. Let's do that. Why not? Do that and go the table there, and then like have a stool, you know, maybe a couple stools so that they can sit down from time to time, kind of enjoy themselves. I could have another Bakugan table. You know what? I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to put a Bakugan table right over here into the courtyard. I think that'd be kind of cool. If it rains, you know, that's gonna suck, right? That's really gonna suck. And I wonder, actually, if I cancel that, the hangover from the roof, I wonder if that's going to really technically cover this area. That would be kind of cool if it did, you know. Maybe I do want to move it. Maybe it's not the good time to move it then. But let's go ahead and fast forward, keep going here. So the shrines are almost done, which is good. And I like this kind of like area right here. A little bit of an area where, you know, you can see, you know, we are kind of like making ourselves a little bit of a corridor here. So one thing whenever creating the shrines, you want to obviously make it where you don't have a room that people have to travel through for your settlers. Because people of different religions, they're going to get a big mood debuff. Mood debuff. If they walk through a room that has a shrine. So it's kind of important for you to kind of make these more privatized and stuff like that. So like I said, one thing we need to figure out today is a main gate. where do we want to place the main gate? And honestly, like from this direction forward would probably be decent. So let's, oh God, here we go. Heat wave. As soon as the sun beat down, sweat poured from the workers' slick backs, or sweat, sorry, I said sweet, it's early in the morning today. Sweat poured from the workers' slick backs. They tried quickly in the blistering heat, wilting like the crops, which needed to be tended and harvested quickly before they withered. The workers needed shade. Some worked from after sundown. All right. So, yeah, that's a little bit of an issue, admittedly, for sure. Not good to have the heat wave. One of our first heat waves we've had. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to actually place... Oh, these beds are actually really... these beds are bigger than I was expecting, actually. Yeah, I guess we'll now put these beds up against the walls here. There we go. Now that the window's open, I'm not even, like, mad. I'm like, okay, the windows are open for the beds. Maybe that's fine now for the heat wave. Do that. Do that. All right. Now, since there is a heat wave, what is considered a heat wave? 86 degrees, 88 degrees. Yeah, I guess 88 degrees is considered a heat wave. Let's go ahead and take a look down here real quick to kind of get an idea. 42 degrees down here. Not too bad, right? Not too bad indeed. During a heat wave, let me mind you. Quite a bit of food that is going to rot very soon. That scares the crap out of me. But, you know, that's kind of expected, I guess, in a way. Especially, you know, being that it is a heat wave. We are in the middle of summer. Once it does cool down, it should technically be a-okay going forward. All right, let's go ahead and let time go by fast here. Not fast, but maybe let time go by. Let these people do their thing. How's our mining going on over here? Seems like it's going fine. And this is the thing, like there's a little ramp to go to the slimestone, so it is relatively quick and easy to do that. So let's go ahead and start building something over here, like a, what is it, a front right here. And so in a keep, you know, I do want to have a main gate where people travel in and travel through, and kind of like one way in, one way out, maybe situation. I know there's doors all around here, but eventually I want it to be one way in, one way out. If there is going to be ever an attack on the you know, on our settlement, I want to make it difficult for enemies coming forward. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to make kind of like a excessive heat. Yes, I know they're suffering from excessive heat, which actually, just to be mindful here, we're in our summer outfits, right? Maximum comfortability. Yeah, we are in our, I guess, our summer downs, right? For the most part. Anyways, I do want to make kind of like a little bit of a wall here. I want to make a trap base, not trap base, but like a trap chute. Is that the right word to use? Something that if the enemies were to come through, right? Something that they would have to fight through, kind of get stuck here in a way. Can I get rid of that, please? Thank you. So what would you like? Wooden door? Yeah. So there would be a first level of entry, right? They would try to break through, and then they would have another level of entry. I want to make it like, what are those things called? Like locked doors? Oh man, it's hard to describe it. Like a one-way door. Like once you open a door, that door that's open, I know it's not really, it doesn't make any sense, but once this door is open, they will be trapped in here, and then we will have either traps set in here, we will have archers shooting down from above, stuff like that, I guess is what I guess you could say a trap room in a way. So there is some people that are intending to their wounds, which is not good. Now, what is it? It's overheating. Yes. Okay. So it's just simply overheating. So is there a way that I can help you? Like maybe drop your armor a little bit from time to time. It's okay right now. You don't need it. Kind of just, you know, chill out and hope for the best, right? Don't overwork yourself here in the summer heat. Hopefully the summer heat isn't like too crazy where it like lasts for a long time. You know, that'd be bad. So I do want to double layer it here. I want there to be some, let's see here. I do want to be some stairs going to the top here. Now, how would I do that? Yeah, maybe from the sides. I do want there to be stairs. With the stairs, I do want there to be floor, right? I want there to be some floor on the top. I want there to be floor all around here. Make this go all the way around. And then the idea is to kind of expand it, right? All the way across. No, actually not all the way across. Maybe like, ooh, that's tough. Maybe just not all the way across. Just kind of on the outs here. And what we can do is we can expand it right here, maybe. Have a little bit of like a little bit of an overhang in a way, right? Yeah, a little bit of an overhang. I kind of like that. With the overhang, let's do that. There we go. With the overhang, it gives our troops a little bit of space to walk on. And we'll actually let that go and see how that looks after we're done. So obviously a few things is we need to cut some trees. Now, there was a comment saying that I do need to harvest. Not harvest, but maybe... Oh, God, this is bad. Marie is unconscious. This is terrible. Now, is Marie... Marie is not our doctor, is she? Medicine 5. No, she's not our doctor. Who is our doctor? Is it Quinhelda? Yeah, Quinhelda seems to be our doctor. Yeah, sorry. So Quinhelda is our doctor. So for her job, okay, tend is a #1 priority for her. Is it because we don't have the beds up? We don't have the beds up, so she doesn't have anywhere to get tended to, which is bad. So what I need to do is I need Edwin. Where are you, Edwin? What are you doing right now? Can I go right to you? Okay, Edwin is just playing some games. Like, this is not the time to play games, my man. You need to prioritize constructing these beds ASAP. Adam, where are you, my man? You are on getting resources for construction. Okay, I need you to prioritize the beds as well. All right, so we do need to get Marie in a bed as soon as possible, so that Quinhelden can start. I guess not. Don't haul. Why is your job hauling? No, we're putting that on a very low thing right now. Same with Steward. You're done on that. So what you need to do is you need to tend to Marie. She needs to be carried to a bed. We just don't have that yet. Here we go. Edwin's going to be going in there and building it. Hopefully fast, quickly. We can't lose Marie. This is not the time to lose Marie. Quinhelda will right now tend to Marie at the moment as our boys get some beds going on here. Probably like the worst time to deconstruct and reconstruct beds during a heat wave. Like that was very that was bad timing. I will admit to that. All right, so there we go. Bedroom is made. Let's go and have Quinhelda go ahead and take care of Marie. There we go. Carry her to the bed. Actually, unforbid that. And let's go from there. All right, so there we go. Marie is being carried to the bed. Let's go and take a look at here. It looks like we do not have enough resources for the rough wine. And that's all right. You know, let's do forever. That's, you know, until I have probably... yeah, 20, I would say. Until I have 20. But we just need red currant. All right, so she's going to tend to Marie. That's fantastic. Now, as far as red currants go, do we have any left? We do have some left. Let's go ahead and have these people harvest some more currants. And, you know, obviously we can start farming or start growing some crops in a way. Like I said, it was recommended that I maybe start putting down some trees, which is not a bad idea because we do have to go out now pretty far to start growing some trees or start obtaining wood. So yeah, not a bad idea there. So we'll let time go forward here and kind of hope, right? Hope that things figure themselves out as far as this heat wave goes, because this heat wave is really gnarly. But yeah, as you can see here, this is the idea. And what I want to do for this is I'm going to put a bunch of traps here, like stick traps, I guess. Some stick traps. And with the stick traps, you don't have to worry too much. I don't think the stick traps hurt our settlers anyway. So that's good. There we go. There we go. And I think that's good. Alrighty. So good. And then once we do that, I'm going to do more Merlins. I'm going to do Merlins on this so that everything will be fine there. I know we don't have enough, you know, things going on here, but that's okay. We'll get some currants. All right, so it looks like we're doing just fine now. It is going to take a little bit of time to kind of construct this. There's quite a bit of things going on from time to time here, and like I said, the trees are very far away. We can try and dabble in. I mean, we could have done a wooden chair, but we don't need to do a wooden chair right now. We could dabble in some more zones here, some more foods. I would like to do. Do we have currants? Flax, currants, herbs, and barley. We do have currants. What would I like to do? Tall grass, maybe some birch trees. Yeah, maybe some birch trees. Now, if I were to have birch trees, am I going to have that inside the settlement or outside? Maybe outside. And I'm thinking like, yeah, right here is fine, I think. 8x1? 6x4, 6x5, maybe a little bit closer. I don't want to get too close because if we have a bunch of trees by our walls, I feel like it's going to give our enemies more of a reason to hide within the trees when they are attacking. All right, so there we go. People did sleep. It seems like people did sleep on the ground, and that's bad. That is really bad. Because like we need, why are these beds not being crafted? Is it because the walls are in current like we did tell them to start doing more walls? Oh well, it's not a very high priority right now. That's why. So let's actually up that priority just a little bit. 11 on that. 11 on that. How are you doing? Yeah, put you there. We'll leave the doctor to be. So maybe the higher priority will give us that construction going on finally now. And I think I did that purposely because I think we were trying to just mine at that point. So, I did lower the construction rate a little bit. So is this where all of our wine is at? Our wine is all just right here, just chilling, man. So I kind of want to like have the cellar maybe come up over here, like stairwise, like have another staircase right here for the cellar. Because I think that would be kind of cool, just having more entrances than just the one. So now we have more, right? We have more, what is it? More books, research available. We do not have enough, though. Preserving smokehouse, and smoked meat. Is that what we want right now, though? Stone block cutting wouldn't be too bad, I guess. Smelting, This wouldn't be bad. A wooden weaponry. Because if we can get that, we can get a wood workbench to kind of break down a few things. We can break down armor and stuff that we don't need that's taking up space. How much armor do we have in here that's taking up some space? Not a lot. I guess it's not too bad. Let me go ahead and jump into the research here and say, yes, we want 15 more. And we are waiting on 5 more, because what the idea is now is to get, I guess preserving food. Yeah. I mean, we could do that in the fall time. We could still kind of work on that during the fall, so I'm maybe not too crazy about it. A sewing station isn't a bad idea, especially coming up on winter time. Clay bricks, right? Clay bricks is going to give us a different kind of building materials. We're going to have all different kinds. Defensive structure would be good, probably, eventually. But for that, you need iron ingots, which we just don't have any iron ingots at the moment. Stonemason. I think wooden weaponry might be one of our things. Because if we can make some more bows, I'd be very happy. So we'll wait on the 20 here and probably get wooden weaponry for our next, research. All right. So with all that being said, now we should be able to kind of go through what we need to go through as far as, finally getting this, oh my God, there's a lot of wood out here that just hasn't been hauled. And the reason it hasn't been hauled is because hauling is not a big deal right now. So let's kind of, change some of these priorities right now. There we go. And I put, I do put Quinhilda. Well, I guess Marie is still kind of being tended to in a way, right? It's still excessive heat. So the excessive heat is still coming in very, very, very bad. I'm not happy about that one bit at all. So will Quinhilda, will she actually tend to Marie? Oh no, it looks like Marie is up and going now. Oh, okay, that's nice. Hello, Marie. Nice to have you. Looks like she's all back. And she's right back to work. Fantastic. Thank you, Marie. Yeah, so this should actually get going pretty quick now. We could go a little bit hunting. We could. I need more archers is basically what it comes down to. So what do we have for marksman? We have him. Adam can do some marksman. Can Marie marksman? She can barely marksman. Tidgar is still barely marksman. And Quinhilda is barely marksman. The only thing with Adam, though, is Adam's really good at melee, so we can't put him on marksman. So technically, we only have like 1.5 maybe on the marksman idea, and I want there to be more marksmen. We need more bows in our like carry here in our little army that we got going on here. All right, so here we go. This is starting to look a lot better, starting to look good. Wounds need to be tended to. Edwin, heat stroke, that is terrible, dude. Yeah, you should probably go take a break for sure. Dude, this heat wave is insane. It is 95 degrees. How's underneath here doing? 42 degrees. That's not bad. It's not bad. There is food that is going to be going rotten here very soon, which is not good. Okay, so it is. It's okay. So wait a sec. It is rotting because of the ground type. And temperature. So temperature obviously is one thing. Ground type, that is very interesting. So let me see. Is there an option? Heat output. Heat output. Heat output. Now thermal insulation might be good. If the thermal insulation is high, right? I would assume that would mean that it would keep our you know, our room insulated for a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. It's gonna take a lot of limestone, so that's gonna be a big job. And I am okay with it being yeah, I think I'm all right with that. Now, one thing that you could also add is that, maybe the door position is not a good position. Maybe we need to kind of have a little bit of a buffer here. So if we were to come down here, we could go dig that out. Dig that out. And then, oh man, and then what do we do? And then we go, yeah, and then we go in, right? Then we go in. So what we'll do is we'll do deconstruct this door. We can, if it will let us. Deconstruct this door. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this door. And we're gonna put it in at a different angle. So with it being at a different angle, maybe that will give us more insulation. So, and then do we deconstruct that? Go ahead and deconstruct that. Put a little bit of a top here. So we'll go into our wood. Do we do like a clay maybe? How would we put the top down? You know, we could go to floor. Kind of like a wood top. There we go. We'll do a wood top there. And that will make it look like a little bit of, like you go in and then you go to the left, right? I think we're going to try that out. Now, let me see. How does that look as far as mining goes? So if that door, okay, so this would just, we could just cancel that then. Cancel that out, cancel that out, cancel that out. So having the door right here might make it, so every time they open the door, it's not like leaking into the cellar like the heat wave is. It's being there, you know, it's right there. It's leaking to that space instead of these spaces. Maybe that will help with the temperature in the cellar. I don't know. It's a good check though. Good try. Why not? All right, let's go and do that. And in the meantime, we will again focus in on what's going on here, as far as, you know, our beautiful first looking. I don't know, dude. Like, I call it like a trap door, but it's our main gate also. So it's going to be a little bit of both. One thing that we can actually get going on here is kind of like roofing, right? We could do like some roofing here. And then with that, we can add some merlins. Now, how would I want to put the merlins down? Yeah, I guess like that, right? Merlin there. Merlin there. A merlin there. Now, would I want to put merlin on this side? Probably not, maybe. Now, would I? No, maybe not. Maybe I wouldn't put any merlins there. Now, what about here, though? Because this would be a little bit of cover, right? In case they were to come in. Merlin here. Then do some wooden floor on the top up here. Right there and right there. And we'll see how that starts to look. I think that's going to look decent. And then we'll have a roof over this, of course, as well, too. Yeah, so I think that's going to do good. All right, so how's these beds? These beds need to be, like, made ASAP. They need to be made, like, yesterday. So, Marie, she is building the bed. All right, so she's building a bed. That's good to know. Yeah, I can't believe how long it took just to get these beds going. This should have been done, like I said, 2 days ago. The fact that it's now just getting done kind of like irritates me a little bit, admittedly. Like Tidgar, prioritize doing this, my man, please. Everybody, prioritize. It is actually raining, so that is going to cool down the temperature here, which is good. Now, did they destroy this? They might have already destroyed that door before they even started building the freaking door. Let's see here. Okay, Tidgar is getting that bed done. Thank you, Tidgar. Once you're done with that, Tidgar, please think about building this next bed. Adam is fixing up the door here. Fantastic. Adam, I'm going to need you again, buddy, to kind of close this cap here, if you can get to that. Can you get to that? We're going to find out. I'm sure he can. Go down from the bottom. So there we go. Now we have a little bit of a door there. That actually looks a lot better. I'm going to be honest. That looks really good. There we go. A little bit of a cap there. There we are. All right. So, Adam, you may do whatever you want. You can go to bed. However you want to do. Settler still does need to... okay, so heat stroke. Adam was in the middle of a heat stroke, and I'm over here overworking him. Holy crap, dude. That is terrible. All right, so that bed is about to get done. That bed is done. Everybody should have a place to sleep now. In a bed. Thank you. There we go. All right. Fantastic. Great. So, now with that all out of the way, let's actually go ahead and give them a designated area to kind of keep going with the limestone. So there is just a ton of limestone here anyways. So maybe not. They just need to eventually get it here whenever they, so please. Let me go ahead and take a look here. Make sure we are okay. Textiles, linen cloth, material. Make sure we have all the material. Limestone is in here. All right, great. Okay, good. All right, we'll continue. We do need to get some red currants. Indeed. Definitely indeed. Research is now available. That's fantastic news. Weaponary. Wooden weaponary is what we're going to unlock. There we are. All right. And so the next one is going to be... What is the next one going to be? All the tools necessary to work stone are found here. Limestone brick. Could be something. Preserving food, though, I think might be the way to go. So we'll do some preserving food. So with that, we're going to need about 20. So 14, I think, is now. Because we think we have 6 right now. Oh, we have 4. So, you know what? 16 is going to be on the docket. And there we are. All right. There we are. And then, yeah, eventually this will be taken care of. This right here, this, pile is going to get moved and just... done. That's gonna go somewhere eventually. Don't know where quite yet, but eventually it will leave us. There's a lot of animals out here right now. If these animals are gonna be out here in the daytime, I might have to go and say hello to them hunting-wise here, because there's a little bit of good stuff that we could do there. We'll see here. All right, so we do have a couple people waking up. How are their moods right now? Let's go ahead and do a little bit of a mood check. Yeah, 65% is not bad. He's hungry. He's desperately thirsty. That's something, you know, we need to do is you know, the freaking the thirst. That's something we need to do. Ugly apparel. These rags are no fit for me. So yeah, you know, clothing is going to be something that we're going to need to focus on too. Who is our hunter? It would be Edwin. He is not even awake yet. Okay, now he is. Edwin, I need you, buddy. I need you. And what I need you is, so he did get a buff there at 8 at a table. That's really good. So what I need you to do, my man, is I need you to prioritize hunting this morning. Early this morning. I know you want to go and eat some breakfast, but right now this is kind of crucial. I mean, they are in our lap right now, so why not do that? I don't know why you went up there to shoot them, but you did. They're in our lap. They came to our doors. Why not go out there and hunt them, right? That's kind of where I'm sitting at right now. We'll keep an eye on him. Oh my god, Edwin, you need to get your bow skills like up. Like, and they're not even that bad, I don't think. Actually, I take that back. They are bad. 6. Oh yeah, he has a passion for it, so we'll let him keep going. He will eventually be one of our best bowers until further notice. But my god, my man, the fact that you are just terrible at it is bad. Come on. How's our keep going on over here? It seems like everybody's just getting done with breakfast and their leisure activities. We did finally hit the deer. So Edwin did get his animal handling up. Intellectual skill for Quinhilda is going up. That's fantastic. Come on, my man. You gotta zone in. Oh my god. You got him. Oh my god. You make this more difficult. There you go. Jeez Louise. All right, now take care of the deer carcass. All right, so Edwin finally got the deer carcass. Good lord. That was painful. That was like painful to watch. But we got it. It's coming in. We got a little bit of extra food, a little bit of buffer of our food. Oh, new settler, lost property. Appearing deranged at first, Mabel was simply overcome with terror. A pitiful, stumbling corpse with wheels from blinding and harsh beatings by a cruel master. Mabel begged, "Hide me! I will die if I am caught." Okay. Let's see. Who is Mabel? Mabel is going to be 25. She is... I'm assuming it's a she, right? Uprooted gardener. So her construction's really good. Her botany is really good. Her culinary is good. Her intellectual's good. She's not another marksman. Damn it. I was hoping for a little bit of marksman action. A little bit of melee. Tailoring is really good. You know, she'll do, I think. You know, she'll be fine. She's not the greatest. But yeah, how much is she gonna cost? She's gonna cost a bandit archer, 3 forest bandits, and another bandit archer. All right, so let's go ahead and bring her in to the colony. Welcome to the colony. Welcome to our settle, you know, something. Enemies coming in 24 hours. Somebody needs tending to, which is, I guess, Adam. Adam, how you doing, buddy? Heat stroke. All right, so he's just still suffering from a little bit of a heat stroke. Which the heat wave's gone, dude. The heat wave's gone. It's 70 degrees outside. Let's go ahead and actually take a look at our cellar and see how that's going on. So our cellar is 46 degrees on the inside. Rotting because of temperature. 20 days. Well, I think, you know, this is our, you know, when we did build the cellar, it was in the middle of summer. So maybe when the fall does come, it will act as a proper cellar indeed. Let me make sure we have, you know, some meats on the go here. Have at least 10. There we go. Make sure that's all butchered up. And then let's go ahead and talk to Mabel. Mabel, where are you, Mabel? So Mabel is already here. Dang, that was fast. Mabel, what do you have as far as managing anything? So if anything, you're gonna want a melee weapon. Yeah, just a melee weapon. Actually, you know what? Any weapon that you want to pick up. Shields, you know, maybe. You do need to be in summer apparel right now. She will help us craft items and craft clothes and all that and whatnot. So that's something that we are, you know, a little bit thankful for. Jobs. So what you're going to be doing is you're not going to be tending to anyone, really. Well, no, you're not going to be tending to anybody. We'll do that. Marksman, you're not really a marksman. Construction. You will be doing construction. You are a high construction person. Maybe put that on 2. Same with growing. You are really good at growing, so maybe a high priority in growing. Maybe right now we need a construction, so maybe have that there. Put that on a higher priority. Mining, you know what? You're not for the mining. Cutting plants, obviously we want that too. Culinary, I put that at a high 2. Crafting, yeah, I think that's going to be something that we want you to do going forward here very soon. Smithing, not really keen on that. Carpentry, not really keen on that. Tailoring, sewing station, you will be keen on that. Even research, I'll have you up on that. And haul, you know, let's actually leave you with a 2 on hauling as well. All right, so there we are. Mabel is here. How is our front of our keep going on here? Seems like it's going to be going somewhat dandy in a way. It is coming along. Not the best, but it is coming along. I do want to kind of cap things off a little bit more. That being a roof, probably. I mean, I want to do like a, let's do wicker, like the sticks here. What I want to do is hopefully I can do that. Looks like I will. Roof needs to be 2 or more hit points to rest upon in order to be placed. What? Looks like the roof is going to be coming on anyways. Yeah, it looks like the roof will be fine. Yeah, maybe. No, it's not. Okay, no, it's not. It's not going to be fine. It's actually going to be too big. Okay, so that's not good. That's not good at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually cancel that. Cancel that. Cancel that. All right. We'll continue on. Maybe there won't, or maybe I'll have to make a little bit of a man-made kind of style roofing here. Probably will, actually. And I wonder... No, I wouldn't be able to do that. What I would have to do is I would have to go... Bam on that side. Bam on that side, maybe. And then... Not even like a wooden beam would save us here, maybe. Actually, maybe it would. Now, if I put a wooden beam here, it shouldn't block their ways as far as shooting over the archer. Like, being an archer shooting over the Merlins. I think that would be okay. That is a little bit of an issue, I will admit. Cancel that. And then let's just rebuild that and do wooden beam. Do that. And then... put our wooden wall there. There we go. Now, weirdly enough, that part right there doesn't have a little bit of that. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. That's all right. All right. So with that being said, we are going to need to have another bed. Somebody's going to be sharing a bed with... what's her face until Mabel until we get a new bed or a new bedroom for her. So we are going to be placing down this. I do need to do her sleep schedule as well. So she will have... What is her perks, actually? Can we see her perks? So she is vigorous, hit points recovery, wound regeneration, iron stomach. All right, so she's just good in those in that sense. What we will do is we will make her sleep earlier, wake up earlier, right? And this way she can do what she can do. She can do some work in the morning, leisure time, anything, back to work, and leisure time. And then that will be her set schedule. And I think I'm going to actually put this for a couple people as well. So that we can have different work schedules going on throughout the day. So that not everybody is on the same schedule. So who else do we have? We have... So she loves being in the sun. So that's one thing I want to do is keep the people that love to be in the sun. Keep them in the sun. Okay. So let's see. Carpentry, botany. So who's going to be a important person? Construction might be an important person. Let's go ahead and paste that schedule to her as well. So they will wake up at 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning sounds very early, but they will go to bed early as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So everybody has at least the same sleep as far as hours go. All right, so that's looking pretty good. But I think the episode is getting a little bit out of hand, admittedly. We do have enemies coming in about 15 hours, so that's going to happen eventually. But right now, I think we do need to take a nice little pause into this and do that and all whatnot. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. It's been a pleasure and honor being with you here today. I will actually do our research here, or take a look at our research here and see what our possibilities could have been. Decorative banner, decorative structure, something that we just don't need quite yet. We are focusing on something else. It's been a pleasure and honor being with you here today. If you guys want to see more of Going Medieval, you know what to do. You're going to have to hit that like button. If you don't, you know, it's fine. It is what it is. But I will see you in the next video on this channel. Do take care.